What's up, Harry? How are we doing, man? Close game today, back and forth. You guys really got your footing there on offense, got in a close game, first league game. What's kind of your first just impression from coming out here and competing here in Kentucky?
Yeah, I'll just say, loss is a loss. We came here to win. That being said, there was definitely some improvements on the field. I felt like a lot of guys came out and played today. I just know there's stuff we need to fix still, so we're going to get back to the drawing board and we'll be ready next week.
How do you think Cade played just back there, first time out there? Probably some rust, right? A little bit of a tough situation on the road in the conference opener, but how do you think he did?
I think he did awesome. I think there's a lot of guys that played their butts off out there today, so it was great to see a little spark, but again, we still need to keep going. So.
And then Lawrence in the backfield, man, first really full workload of his career. Shine, man, went over 200 yards. What do you think of his performance tonight?
Yeah, unreal. Wes did awesome. Dink is out, obviously. T's out. We needed somebody else to come and carry the workload, and obviously he showed out. So it was great to see from plays. I've seen a lot of great things from him in the past couple of weeks.
What was it like, man, to just see you guys want to come out on top in a result like this, but what was it like to just see the offense, the sideline really get up in that last minute, the game kind of hanging in the balance? That's the first time you guys have been in that situation this year. What was kind of that, just seeing all that and reacting to that?
I would say I feel like we had energy on the sideline all day, honestly. We just got to make plays towards the end and throughout the game a little bit more. Obviously, we won't come out with W there. So.
Did today feel like, did Cade just tap you on the shoulder like earlier today and be like, all right, be ready to get the ball, be ready to get a lot of targets, be ready to be kind of a focal point? What was kind of like your approach and what you heard from him?
The position is the standard. We had lots of guys making plays out there. Dakota's making plays, KB's making plays. So I would just say, go out there and you got to make more, obviously. So.
Ultimately, did you feel like maybe a slow start the first half, maybe a slow start in the second half, ultimately kind of was maybe a little bit too steep for you guys to overcome? Or what do you see kind of was maybe like, might have put you in a better position there in those last 2 minutes to get a result?
Nope, never that. We just got to play better. I was confident that we were going to win the whole game. I felt like we had good energy. Got to fix some small stuff, some self-inflicted wounds, but yeah.
What did you see from that final minute? Anything you think that could have changed the trajectory where you guys would have got a first down, or anything that you personally thought maybe you guys could get a better look at something?
Yeah, I got to make that play over the middle on that second or third play. Obviously, it would have changed a lot of stuff at the end, so I'll take that on myself, but I got to make that play.
Anything moving forward, the rest of the season that you feel like you guys can build on or reflect on, and kind of feel like today showed you guys something, taught you something that you guys can use moving forward?
Yeah, back to the grindstone. Like I said, we just got to be better. We played better as a team, but just like I was saying this past week, there's a hump that we obviously got to get over. So we'll work on it this week, and we'll be ready for Northern Iowa next week.
Jared, Missouri Valley football, right? You guys come out, season opener of the league slate. What can you tell me, man, about getting back out here, competing? In those last 2 minutes is hung in the balance, right? The sidelines jacked, most of the game, and then even those last 2 minutes to kind of be in that game here on the road. What can you say about the effort today?
Well, the effort was great. We battled the entire game, dug ourselves a hole early, still managed to continue to fight and give ourselves a chance with the game on the line right there at the end.
Did you feel like you guys got off to a slow start that first half, that second half, falling behind by a score or two, and just maybe almost kind of it being a little bit steeper to come back from that point?
Yeah, I wouldn't really say we started slow. It was more or less we had we gave up the one big play on the screen on the 3rd and long, which kind of just changed it. But other than that play, that's how the whole game went. We were stopping them and doing a really good job defensively.
And then your guys' backfield, Lawrence really stepped up today, redshirt freshman, right?
Yep.
And it's his first really workload for you guys. Really thrived, right? Over 200 yards on the ground today, and showed that, along with the offensive line, along with the rest of the offense, that you guys can really move the ball on the ground. What do you see from him in the offense?
Yeah, he's a great player. We've been going against him in practice for how long now? It's great to see him take his opportunity and make the most of it. The offensive line did an incredible job tonight. If you get a running back with 200 yards on the ground, that's fantastic.
What do you see from Harry, man? He also had a big day, right? A lot of targets went his way, some catches, gets that touchdown to get you guys back into it at the end. What do you see from him out there?
I mean, honestly, I don't get to watch much of the game because we're doing stuff on the sideline, but, I mean, it's great to see putting points on the board. I mean, it's really all you can ask for. You need guys to make plays, and plays need to be made.
Yeah. What does it tell you about your team that you guys can come out here in the opener on the road and be in it, in the, have a chance to win there in the final couple minutes?
I mean, this is how the Valley is. Every game kind of comes down to the wire, and your area for mistakes is very short-lived, and you got to play good football to win games in the Valley. There's no doubt. And we had a couple of things early on, and even throughout the game, both sides of the ball, that just did put us in the right spot to be on top at the end of the day.
Anything else about with Cade being out here, just his presence, just him being in the huddle, him being on the sideline rest, like anything about that kind of influenced today's game for you guys?
I mean, his leadership, it's great to see him back on the field. Everyone looks up to him. He's a great guy, great leader, great player. Yeah.
Cade, first game of the season. I know maybe it's maybe not the prime time to knock off some runs, but I'm sure that's going to happen here in this first game that you came out here with. But what can you tell me, man, about being just in the thick of the battle? Really, like what kind of introduction is that to start the season for you, the 2-point game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's great to be out there, but I have to play better. And there's things that we can do. I can think of 3 or 4 throws that if I make them, then maybe we continue the drive, we get the first down, or maybe we potentially score. And so, yeah, I mean, it's awesome to be back out here, but we have to be better.
What can you say, man, about Ples Lawrence, right? There's been a rotation, right, of quarterbacks out there, and it's your first game out there, and then you have a rotation there of running backs down that have come out. This is his first full workload, almost 30 carries, I believe, 200 yards, and I know that says a lot about the offensive line, too. What do you see from that effort?
I can't even begin to describe the way that Ples and Corbin responded this week with T and Dinka being out still. They really took it upon themselves to be the catalyst, to be guys that maybe if the hole's really not there, that they just put their shoulder in and get whatever they can. And they did a great job of that, and you can see that. The O-line did a tremendous job. Coach Bath really challenged them during the bye week and this previous week. They responded extremely well, and it's only up from here.
How do you any adjustments you think you guys can make to keep from falling behind by 16, a couple of scores in that game, and falling behind early, and then that obviously the ball gets tipped early in the second half. But what can you say about just how you guys can maybe keep from falling behind like that?
Yeah, I mean, really we just have to show up every day and continue working. We can't take a sack. That's on me. Can't take a sack in the end zone. I got to get the ball out quicker. Can't throw a pick 6. There's 9 points. Can't miss field goals. Got to take advantage of all the opportunities we can. Really, when it comes down to wins and losses, it's who makes the plays and who doesn't. And today we left way too many opportunities out there, including me, everybody. It wasn't just a offense or defense deal. So, I mean, all we can do is show back up and continue to work, and that's what we're going to do.
And then last year you got 5 games where you started and played a lot, threw the ball a lot. Today you're out here for your 6th start. Anything different, feel different in terms of just kind of what you're going through, your progressions, the scheme, like what you're seeing out there, and ultimately your first game of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel more confident. I feel more in control out there, feel more confident, obviously, and but like I said, there's a bunch of throws that I wish I had back, and I'm going to make them in the future.
What does this feel like for a Valley game, back in the thick of it with the Valley? I know you had a lot of starts, like I said, last year in this league, and just being another close one-score game like today.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like this is a story of our life. Like last year, we lost how many games combined by like 17 points or something crazy, and then this year we lose the first Valley game by 2 points again. But it is very frustrating. But all I can say is that we're going to get it figured out. The wins are going to start coming. I know it sucks for Indiana State Sycamore fans, and don't trust me that we're just as upset as everybody else. All I can tell you is we're going to come back and work as hard as we can and go out there next Saturday and try to get the win.